How would you like to expand your imagination in a world of animation and dreams? How would you like to meet someone whose fantasy has driven him to wanting to create his own world of magical fantasy? Today's guest is a student at Noel Community College and is willing to talk about his dreams and fascination with animation and production in the film industry.
I think it's one of Disney's films. I've seen a lot of them.
Can you name one that you admire?
One that I truly admire is Fantasia, starring Mickey Mouse, my best friend.
Joining us today for a person to person. Today we will meet a guest who is fascinated with animation, voice, film, and who wants to create his own stories for future big names like Disney. Today we will meet our guest, James Bell.
How do you do?
So, James, how are you today?
Fine, just fine.
You're fine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, we all know that you have a great love for Mickey Mouse and the animated cartoon character created by Walt Disney. And so tell us about your desire to work in the film industry. And how are you going to make this happen?
Well, by going to school here and keeping my grades up to get the associate's degree. And I'm going by two things: believing in myself and never stop dreaming. And after TV and film production here and my other classes at NCC, I'm planning to take classes offered by the Disney Institute down in Florida. And I know somebody will always have my back, and that is Mickey Mouse, because he's my best friend and he's always been there for me. What I admire about him is the magic he found. Has been around since 1928. What I also like about him is his brilliant imagination that he used to create Mickey Mouse and to create Disneyland and everything else.
So you consider him a genius?
Yes, I do.
Who are your three heroes, dead or alive?
Well, I actually have four of them.
Okay.
There's Walt Disney himself and Mickey Mouse, and also Walt Disney's brother Roy, and a friend of theirs named Ub Iwerks, who animated Mickey Mouse.
Okay, interesting.
So James, tell us, are you more interested in cartoon animation or TV production?
Both, actually. And so far, I've been getting a sense of what's what and what's different in both of them. And anyways, ever since I was a little boy, my life has been fascinated by Walt Disney and his whole world that I've seen before my eyes. Yeah.
Keep going.
And that's I used to, and when I was living in Paris, I used to go to Euro Disney. I would go there a lot, and the next parks that I went to were Walt Disney World. I've been there 3 times. Third time was a free trip.
Oh, that's cool.
And the last one that I've been to was Disneyland in California, and that was the very first one. I've also been to the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, and I was walking behind the walls of history there.
That's so cool. It seems like you traveled a lot to go see Mickey Mouse, and that just seems really cool that you get to travel to different places and see a lot of different things. Were there any like interesting or more different, were there any interesting parks that were better than others, or what did you think? What was your thought on that?
Well, those were the only 3 that I've been to.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
So, you mentioned here in this video your heroes at Walt Disney, Roy Disney, Mickey Mouse, and UB-Works. We all know the genius at Walt Disney. Tell us about his brother Rod Disney and UB-Works and what they did.
Well, actually, it's Roy Disney and UB-Works.
Okay, sorry about that.
And, well, Roy Disney, Walt Disney's brother, he helped a lot with the business and the financing of the films and other productions. And also, he even helped to finance Disneyland. And UB-Works, well, he animated Mickey Mouse. And, well, he brought him to life as Walt Disney did. And, well, they've been friends ever since they met in a cartoon studio, as I recall. And also, well, Mickey Mouse, he's always been there for me. He's everywhere I look. And there you have it.
Sounds so cool. I mean, it's so interesting that, you know, you grew up on Mickey Mouse, and it's just, it seems like it's a passion of yours just to see Mickey Mouse. So tell us about when you were young. Were there like any times when you used to get up early in the morning, watch cartoons or anything? And can you tell us about who is Marty Sklar?
Marty Sklar was the founder of Walt Disney Imagineering. He still is, apparently. That is, he's still alive. And he was one of the first Imagineers that built Disneyland and Walt Disney World and others that came along after them. The Imagineers that he was a part of, they were in charge of building the audio animatronics and building the parks and coming up with the new ideas for every attraction that they built at Disneyland and Walt Disney World and Tokyo Disneyland and Euro Disney, which is now called Disneyland in Paris.
So, since Walt Disney first created the voice of Mickey Mouse in 1928, are you actually planning to create any of your voiceovers for your animation projects?
Well, let's just say that I've got a few ideas. I've set up a whole entire cast list for a big Disney film that I've been planning since 2008, and I really hope that it makes it there to Disney one day, and that I star in it myself.
Yeah. That would be cool, because then you'll be able to take the legacy of, you know, the person who inspired you. So, what is the most interesting thing you have learned in TV and production, and will you put this to use with your animated characters?
Well, a lot of Avid stuff that I've learned how to use has been helpful, and it's also helped me learn how to dissolve shots and how to cut back scenes and all that sort of stuff. It was a lot of interesting things. And, well, let's just hope that I can make it to Disney one day.
You will. I believe in you. So today, we got to meet someone who shared with us his dreams, his wishes, and hopes to make his future come true starting here at Norwalk Community College. We would like to thank James Bell for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you guys at home for watching Person to Person, and I hope you guys all have a good day.